Greetings, traveler.
All right, chat. Let me have a look here what I've got for you. Slyders, of course, has been up to some shenanigans, as he does. I saw this literally this morning. And of course, who is there other than Les sliding in my algorithm? We got a Quillbore, Murloc, Mech, Naga Pirate lobby, and Slyders is playing a tier 7 lobby. So as we discussed earlier, right, we really want to look at that Naga plus Pirate. Is that in, yes or no? That really increases the value of your tier 7s, at least getting them early, because that is the key to just unlimited cash. And as we know in this game, it is quite good to have unlimited cash. So let's see how Slyders is going to maneuver the early game. Where is he going to choose to level? Where is he going to choose to stay? Because you can't level every turn. You have to make some pit stops, if you want to call them, to get some tempo. So on turn 1, he decides to hero power and freeze. So that way he gets the banana on top of the 2-1. He could have also played it and just grabbed the banana. So that's feels wrong. But maybe it's just like a MyF thing where you're so used to hero powering. Because I think he could have just bought it, but oh, he wants it on the shield, of course. Well, isn't that the same thing though? Can't you just like I play remove to anyway, whatever, it doesn't matter. He's got a pair now. Well, oh no, it's not true. It's not true. I'm wrong. He now has the reduced spell cost banked. He can now get this 2-cost spell for free if he wants to, but he doesn't even have to go for free, because if he wants to level now, he can level and then play one of them, buy the spell for 1 and hero power, and save one of the reductions. Okay, we have a triple. Now, in a tier 7 lobby, we would ideally turn that into a 7-drop, but we can always hold that minion in our hand if necessary. So, interesting MyF start. We're leveling slightly slower, which is totally normal. We're playing MyF, so we want to squeak in those hero powers. But he is getting a lot of money by getting minions for 1 gold instead of 3. Do streamers just have this horrible, horrible reputation for never reading YouTube chat? Because that's what I'm gathering. Okay, so we're going to take our 3 here so we can hero power the scout. That way we can also triple the mech. So this is actually really cool. So Maiev in a tier 7 lobby is probably really good because you can have more chances for triples to get to the tier 7s. So we are going into turn 5. So 1 more turn for the time warp. Still losing, but that is pretty normal. We're just powering up here. We're just getting, we're taking small amounts of damage to hopefully have a big spike later. So let's see now. Is he going to hold this, or does he just take, hey, let me just grab a nice little 4-drop? Yeah, that does make sense. Oh, 5-drop actually. Yes, and that's money. Money is huge. Money is huge, chats. We get to use Chef on a pirate. Yeah, you don't want it on that pirate. It's like so. Honestly, I think I would have even shipped the Rascal, which means that you can get any pirate from tier 4 or below. Because I think getting that coin pirate is better than taking it out of the pool. But it's just one of those things. 18-18, I guess we're not winning that either. But we do have that money, right? So big pop-off turn. Awesome stuff there. We have this scout in the hand that we can use to fish for the golden mech guy, the 1-drop. Triples are usually premium, so we do like the idea of Pagel. But he's going to go for the double 1s here. Because it changes into a random... Oh, okay, that's pretty good. Okay, maybe I got to take that scroll thing. Because it changes into a random time warp, but it can also be 2 costs. Does it always, is it always a 2-cost, or is it maybe a 2-cost? Because that's a sick minion to transform into, right? We're locking that in, right? Right, Slyders? Okay, thank you. I don't want him to like completely make me question how to play this game. Sometimes I want him to do something I don't expect, and sometimes I'm just like, please tell me that's correct to play it. It's always 2 cost. Oh, so that's just interesting. Okay. Okay, I gotta take that scroll thing more often then. That's good. Okay, well, our combat is significantly better here because we now have this extra high damage unit on the board. We got an early tier 5 in, so that is a common factor here, right? XQN was also able to go early tier 5. Was not looking to hold the triple like all the way to a 7, which obviously works out really well because he has his Rascal giving him extra money every turn. Laureate is another golden minion, which is +1 here. And now he has the triple with the Sylvanas hero power, gets the 7 drop on turn 7. Huge. Sliders going for Sanders. Coincidence? Oh, just money. Giga money. Oh, yeah, he's not even holding that. He's just like, let me just get Giga money. So now we have 4 golden minions. So that's +8 gold, or no, that's 10 gold, right? So I think it's 2 and then it repeats. So wow. That is actually really, really, really well done. For turn 7, he's on tier 6 and he's about to get like 10 extra gold. He could just go straight 7 here. He's getting turn 8, right? So no time warp yet. That spell can give Sargira spellcrafts, correct. So he's gonna hold those until he's at 7 and then just pop them, right? Yeah, that's another reason to go early 7. So let's see if he goes to tier 7 on turn 8 or if he wants to delay it another turn. I guess it depends on what he finds. Okay, not much died here, doesn't matter. Yep, straight 7. Hero power Sanders for more Sanders, so I can get more Sanders while I'm Sandersing with my Sanders on the board. Instantly golden that or hold it. Ooh, we're seeing if we can get the cheeky little copy on Sanders. We can. And then the trip. Oh my god. We are actually. Ooh, this surprises me. So he's going full pirate for at least a little bit. He's actually taking the cannoneer and then the golden. I guess if he goes full golden pirate here, he has the Rascal to just give him tons of cash. Oh, at Golden's 2, another Sanders. This is exactly why I say, guys, it is so important that you check whether Nagas are in or out, whether Pirates are in or out in a tier 7 lobby. My goodness. It's so important. Yeah, he's going to actually cycle this Tad here because it's not an unreasonable amount of tempo, right? Sorry, it is a very reasonable amount of tempo that he's gaining from getting that coin. So he's selling for the time snap. Yeah. Murky, I guess. 1818. I don't know. Like, I don't think it matters. We just take a thing, right? All right, we take a thing. Shield of Pirates. Yeah, we're not holding that. Man, so unbelievably well done. So uses the Hamul to spawn pirates in a tier 7. Then pops the spellcrafts to try and find the copy. Finds the copy. Goldens the Sanders. Uses that just for tempo on his pirate and for gold and for money, right? Like he got the golden shipment. But not only that, because he has a bunch of golden minions on the board, he also gets a lot of money to turn after from his Rascal. So now he's set up for a wonderful, wonderful turn. It's so much cash. Because he doesn't just have the money from the Rascal. That money can then trigger shipment, which then gives him more money. As like money on top of money on top of. And there's another Hamul. There's a Zargira. He has Goldenizer here, so he can Golden Beatboxer, and then he can start copying. He gets another Zargira. He's so fast, right? It's like he's done this so many times. Like almost, he's just practiced this in his head. Like before he starts the stream, he's in the mirror like, today I'm making Golden Beatboxers, baby. Let's go. I'm gonna sell this shit. I'm just gonna go pop, 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 pop. Another Zargira. He gets a 4th Golden Beatboxer. This could be another Zargira, by the way. This Beatboxer. If that's another Zargira, he gets Golden Yeah, okay, never mind. But if he got Golden Zargira here, it would trigger 2 more times and he would get 6 Golden Beatboxers if he wanted to. So he still has armor while he's doing this, by the way. Probably don't want to triple our Sanders. We just want to have 2 separate Sanders. I guess from this point, it's just find Titus, find... it's just... sell Sanders. It's just like, get out of my hands. Is that correct? He's what? Why are we selling Sanders like that? Don't we want a Golden, a Titus, and a Pexis? Or do I not know how to play this game? My idea would be Golden, Titus, and a Pexis here. But why are we so recklessly selling Sanders out of our hand? It feels like he's quite literally just like, I'm never goldening anything again. Right? I mean, obviously this is madness. It's crazy good. But I don't understand the Sanders selling yet. I'm guessing we want to stack. That's, yeah, he was considering getting the Mycologist and then discovering it's 7-drop twice. But it's not for Sanders because he sold that for 1 gold, so who cares? Yes, okay, so it is put all the stats on a magnetic, and then he's just going to magnetize this utility drone? Or is he going to try to build a stack here? Building the stack is a little weird because you want to magnetize that reborn and you also want to magnetize the shield. He finds an Accordotron. He's not magnetizing the shield. Okay, so that means all his beatboxers do not get... Oh, wait, did he put... Oh, he put temporary shield on it, I guess. Because he magnetized the reborn, right? He didn't magnetize the shield. And beatboxers, yeah. So I guess it had... shields, it had the shield spellcraft on it, so it should be temporary shield here, right? Wow, it's actually crazy how decisive he was there. That is again something that I do want to learn from. Peter Babbitt does a very similar thing where once he knows what he's doing, he's just like out, 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 out. All these other options suck. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. So he farmed a lot of money. Now he's going to try to triple his... he's going to try to triple this magnetic. Oh, it is permanent shield. Oh, wow. Okay, maybe I just really didn't see how he magnetized last round. So, by using these Accordotrons... Oh, Zarjira is out for Bran here, I'm guessing. Yeah. Because we want to get more volumizers. Sorry, I'm interrupting my own train of thought too often. He wants to put these Accordotrons on top of a magnetic. Then the beatboxers will get 2 each. So he now played like 1 million Accordotrons already. Now he discovers a bunch of mechs and triples the module. And he's going to get volumizers here. Preferably he got a pair, but he didn't get a pair. It's Golden Brand if he wants it. Probably, because why not? Be like, well, I guess I'll go Golden Brand, I guess. It's okay. It's not insane, but it's whatever. He is selling the volumizers to get the discover spells. Taking the 1-drop instead of the 7-drop because it's just the gold. It doesn't matter. I'm sure that if he had 2 more seconds, he would have done that differently, right? But the point is he wants to have a volumizer to now magnetize on top of. And this is what we call stacking, right? This is where he attempts to triple this minion over and over and over so that he can then get lots of value from the Accordotrons. And then with that value... Oh, he's going to go for... Nah, that's not necessary. Okay, so by the Accordotron... the Accordotron being on that magnetic gives him gold. But then when he triples it, it goes back to his hand. And then when he magnetizes it on top of a new magnetic, all the Accordotrons get reapplied. So pay attention to how much money he's going to have at the start of the turn. Again, this is what we call stacking, where you put a bunch of magnetics on something and then you triple it, pull it back to your hand, and repeat as often as you want to, which is also going to make utility drone trigger quite often, right? So he gets a little bit of value there at the end, but wants to keep his Golden Brand for money, because the main name of the game here, and you can see 40... okay, he's gonna go for golden 7-drops instead of another beatboxer. I guess he just doesn't have hand space, or board space rather. So you can see he had like 45 starting gold. So now the name of the game is just find this triple golden blue volumizer. And then, yeah, now he can put... I think you just buy it, right? Oh, he can Zarjira it if he wants to. But there's no magnetics he needs to play here, so it's fine. Yeah, sure, we have a Golden Brand, why not? He can discover a lot of 7-drops with this. That's like not awful. To play Magic Fin and discover the 7-drops, I mean. Yeah, he has like the 5-drop thing there, but it's like not worth his time. ixxdeee for +1 gold. You also want some size on the stack if possible. Oh, is he farming gems here to make the stack bigger? That could be a thing. Yeah, he's gonna like make the shop bigger as well. Yeah, he's just making these volumizers bigger and bigger and bigger, so that when he magnetizes, the stack also continues to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Yep. So then he's not really using the he's not really using the utility drone to scale. He is just getting sheer stats from these magnetics. Right, and then he triples it again and again. So next turn is going to be probably more money than he can spend. So this golden brand is still useful because it will make more volumizers with the tier 3 mech that generates volumizers. But that's kind of it. It's not here for money anymore. Like, he's going to be good on money. It's one of those things where if you've seen it before, you've been in this position, you're like, oh, I've tripled it a bunch now, I'm good. Like, now there is so much money on these beatboxers. Again, just pay attention to what his starting gold is going to look like here. Ka-ching! 76 golds, and it's only going to keep getting better. Yeah. Also, Bran is pretty good for shop buffing, which helps him. He could even buy that gem transfer there to transfer to a magnetic, but it's not like he has massive stats on the shop. 2 gold for next turn, likely irrelevant, but he is buffing his gems quite well with these 7 drops. The jazz are there, but not worth it. Okay. Could maybe be worth it. 69 gold. Nice. All right. Shields, probably not necessary. Everything's already shielded. Exchange hero power, absolutely worth it here. Hopefully he buys it. No. I think it's just one of those things where he has very, very limited time, so he has to do what matters. And what matters is find these magnetic guys so he can keep tripling them and buff the shop. Okay. So he's gonna miss stuff. This is 100% how it is. Okay, there we go. He's got his new hero power. Oh, we just hit the nuts. Okay, so Jandis means you don't even have to triple. You can swap it in the shop. Here you go. And now he triples that with Zarjira, and he's just gonna magnetize for sheer stats, right? Because he just has a lot of stats here. Now he can play the blue one. More volumizers in there. Play the blue one first to magnetize, because there's a blue one in the shop. He just needs 1 from this guy, but he hit 2, I guess. Yeah. So now you can play red and again 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 and again. And you can see the stats are now completely out of control. So this is also why he was so confident in selling the Sanders. Yes, he ended up making a golden brand, but it's like not that big of a deal. It's not like he really needed golden brand. He made it purely because it was like, okay, I guess the Sanders is there, I'll just do it, right? He knew that he was just gonna get crazy money as long as he could find some Accordatrons, and he was gonna get the stats from buffing the shop, making his triples better. Also, volumizers are getting better and better the more you play of them. The buff is not that noticeable because he's not playing Apexis to get a bunch of them. It's like +3 attack, +3 health, +1/1. But the main stats here is coming from just increasing the stats from the shop so that every time he buys one, it's bigger. And now he's able to swap once per turn as well to give him even more value. It's just ridiculous. All right. So more sanguine buffs, amazing. Yeah, so now if he gets that minion that makes gem barrages, right? It's huge. It tripled. Okay, whatever. Just put it on there. Not a big deal. Yeah, I mean, none of this matters. He just doubled the stats. Okie dokie, bro. That is crazy. So now we are looking for a magnetic to put our triple on, and then we can swap it. because we haven't swapped yet, right? Dude, he just like now he's got 3k. Unfortunately, the game was never designed for this. So whenever you start to have fun with this, your shop will go insanely slow. Not only that, other people's shops will start going insanely slow. Yeah, he's still gonna get the buff there. But it's almost like when you have fun and you pop off, the game is like, whoa, easy there, buddy. I'm not getting paid to keep track of this many buffs. I'm gonna slow it down here to make sure that you don't get too many more buffs now. And it's actually quite frustrating because if the game was responsive, he would have definitely already had a magnetic on the board. Now he gets that mule, so he probably finds one, right? Yeah. But it's incredibly annoying. Again, I've been there many times myself because now he needs to swap. It's just, please get it on the board. Okay, he gets to buy it. The red he's got. Okay, good, perfect. Okay, nice. Whoo! Just in the nick of time, got it on the board. But yeah, every turn now it's going to be very selective with the actions that he is going to take because he only has a very limited amount of actions, right? Again, it might not be too obvious when you're just watching it, but if you've ever played this situation, you know the game feels almost unhandleable. It's so slow. It's so like, ugh. Every time you roll, there's a delay. Every time you play something, there's a delay. Every time you move something on your board, there's a delay. It's just, yeah, it's crazy. Okay, let's keep track of his starting goals because he has swapped and tripled quite a few times since then. The one thing is that he didn't add any more Quartertrons, so it's not going too crazy, which is probably a good thing, right? He's only at 150 starting gold, so that's, you know, like what, 140 oils played. Approved strategy, 140 oils. Let's go. US would like to know your location. All right, okay, never mind. Please, I'm just a YouTube streamer. All right, let's find some more triples here. Okay, we're gonna swap here. Oh, Zarjira? Oh, that is disgusting. That is disgusting. If he finds Zarjira, he can copy that because of... Yeah, he realized. Well, he obviously knew. Yeah. Oh my god, he found one, chat. So now swap. And make another one. Let's make another one, chat. Look at that. Oh my god, bro. This is unreal. Holy stats, bro. This is unbelievable. All right, 2 blue ones, please. Thank you very much. Okay, we got a red pair. We got a green pair. We can choose. Yeah, no need to overthink. But look. Unplayable, right? Look, he's trying to buy a card for like 7 seconds straight. Now he's trying to roll. The game is like, you're pushing it, buddy. I told you, no more extra buffs. What are you doing? I'm giving you a total timeout here. I'm freezing your account. No more things you can do. Stop it. Get some help. This is, look at it. Look, it's like magnetizing. It's so slow. So yeah, as I said, right? He's got to be so selective with his actions now. You have to be really like, yeah, that actually got into his hand. I'm impressed. I would not be surprised if the scope would actually like fly out of his hand now, because it's done that before for me. The game quickly grabs a calculator to be like, how many buffs is this with the drone? It's a But the crazy thing is that his opponents are now also feeling that. It's the whole lobby, right? It's not even like, I'm not fighting that. Okay. That's extra animations. We're not doing that. We're not doing extra animations here. He has a Zarjira, so let's just do it again, shall we? Open that for another Zarjira. Of course. Honestly, you kind of already want to do that here because you don't know how long it's going to take, right? You have actually no idea how long it's going to take here. But I think he's trying to find more Zarjira just for funsies to please us, the YouTube viewers. He already knows the game is going to YouTube, so he's milking as many stats as he can. So he's like, okay, just roll for more Zarjira. I only have 80 seconds left, so probably a good time to start my action that I definitely want. Ooh, gets the deep blue value. All right, so copy that. play this, and magnetize. He's trying not to triple it, so he gets the separate magnetizations. There you go. Another one. Oh, Hamulet. Another one. Another one. All right, he needs another green. Yeah. He already has 2 reds locked in case he gets the green. He can already play red and then roll another red after that. But he doesn't really want to buy red before that, because then he triples before he can, you know, pull the green off the board. It's like a little thing. Like, technically, you could buy a Leroy here if you care. Like that, you know, if you're in a tournament, you would buy a Leroy, because the other people might actually beat this with some crazy, like, Divine Shields, Golden Underdogs tokens to pop the shields on your Beatboxers, double Leroy type bullshit or something. But it on ladder, no way. It's over. It's Jover. All right. We're just, yeah, it's not happening. It's just not happening anymore. It's not. I think he can just do the swaps and then it's over. All right. My god, this is the most lag you've ever seen. Unfortunately, it was worse even at some moments. We had one time where there was just lag almost the entire game due to some stuff. I think it was like demon related. I can't remember. But I know that there were like a few weeks of the game being very bad. So at least this is just whenever he's like ultra popping off, right? It's sort of understandable almost. Batty Terragard? I think it was even before that. Batty Terragard was bad, but that also took a while. All right. Gets an immortal. Okay. Sure. I mean, let's just get an immortal. Yeah, the brand. Thank you. Thank you for your service. So yeah, I mean, Zarjira. Change hero power is honestly not bad either, because he doesn't need more stats. But again, he's gonna win anyway, so it's all about, can I make number bigger? Because bigger number is obviously better. So that's what we're trying to do here. We are trying to triple this green, or just swap it, I guess. Mool. Yeah. Could swap it now already. I guess he's trying to find... He's gonna make more beatbox. I guess he's trying to find Zarjira here. Yeah. He's trying to find Zarjira so he can copy the swap. Yeah, that's probably the easiest way to make more stats. That could triple it too. They could also triple red though. Okay, it's a blue, it's neither. Reborn Leroy. I mean, yeah, it's over. At this point, we are not playing to win. We are playing to have fun and to make big number go bigger. Okay, swapping first to try and get a Zarjira. He does get it. Okay, gets 2 more beatboxers on the board. I guess he's just magnetizing. Yeah, oh my god. We're just not playing immortal. Please, please, sir. Please, it's 1,000,000 stats. Can I buy my card? Please, Bobby. He's like, no, 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 you're not doing it. I'm not having any of it. You knew what you were doing. You only had like 20 seconds left. You shouldn't have started that play. Swapping it on 20 seconds left. That's like 3 actions, man. What do you expect me to do? 3 actions per 20 seconds? That's insane. Get out of here. It's not even in his hand. It's not even in his hand. It's gone. It's so crazy, bro. It's not even in his hand, chat. He's not even seeing the fight. All right. Yeah, at this point, we're just memeing on the server, right? Wait. Let me show you this. Look how relaxed he just absolutely bodied this lobby. Look how he's just chilling like... Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I think it's probably good. I think we have some stats here. It's okay, it's decent. Yeah. Let's see, let's have a look at the final board here. Oh, it's so beautiful, chat. All right. GG's. Amazing. Thank you very much, Sliders.